Hello Virgos, thank you for joining me on Angel Works Snow and Tim and Titus, and this is your wealth finance read. I'm going to try to post these during, before, and after St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day, guys. Asking you to ask 2 questions, and you can get answers at the end of this message. So think of 2 questions to ask. I'm going to be using the Zodiac Angels Ask a Question and Answer Only deck. Now let's get started with Virgos. We got the Queen of Swords. Ooh, somebody cutting somebody off already. This person has already been through romantic relationships, heartache, emotional turmoil, and now they're cold-hearted. They could be a widow. Well, somebody's turning their back. This Queen of Swords could have turned their back, causing somebody to be like, okay, well, I'm going toward calmer waters now, because this person's harsh and mean. Oh, yep. I'm ready to end this turmoil of this sword being in my back all the time. Endings. Now, this sword came out in other videos as well. You'll have to look at the description box to find out which video and check out those videos to see if that resonates. Some of these cards are popping out. And the Ten of Swords is showing up in a lot of the readings already. And we're on Virgos. So we have a Queen, a 6, and a 10 showing up so far. But somebody here is wanting to cut something away and go into calmer waters and end this backstabbing, betrayals, cheating, lying, and this anxiety, being in your head and being upset, always being in turmoil, ready to go into calmer waters. And then we got the 9 of Pentacles coming in. Somebody stable, somebody that is self-sufficient, or they could be relying on someone else and somebody's cutting that off. Ooh, we got the Jack of Swords coming in. With the Jack of Swords, this is the Bishop, this is the Page of Swords, or the Knight of Swords coming in. Somebody childish way of being. Somebody's getting away from being this childish way of being. They could be a mature person, but acting very childish in a sense. And then we have the 6 of Pentacles coming in, another Pentacles card. This was a row of communication, and this is a row of Pentacles with some communication, cutting away somebody that's always giving. There's somebody here that's always giving and somebody always taking. Somebody gives more than what they get in return. It's not like an equal give and take, and that's what's coming to an end. Ooh, we got the King of Wands coming in. A king shows up. This King of Wands knows what they want. They're a leader, a role model, and they put a lot of passion into things. And we have the 9 of Swords coming in. Something coming to an abrupt end and realizing it and having to heal from it and getting up from being depressed and sad, because this is a king. The king don't stay in this kind of energy for a long time. Oh, the King of Swords shows up. The Queen and King is showing up. So somebody here could have fire and air. Fire is their sun, air is their moon, vice versa. Or you're dealing with an air sign that has earth placements, because there's earth here. There's air and earth and no emotion here, guys. We're missing the emotion. We have the Pentacles, the Swords, and the Wands, but no emotion in the situation. Somebody's healed. There could have been a very deep emotional bond here, but someone's healed from this heartache of backstabbing, lies, cheating, and deceit, in and out, bad behavior, toxic ways of being, upset, depressed. Somebody here being mean and cruel and angry and throwing stuff, breaking stuff. Somebody's cutting that away, cutting it out. In the near future, you will not see success, because money will flow through your fingers, and it is worth seriously reducing cost. It is not worth planning large purchases at this time, because you're not going to see a lot of money around this time. You're going to be losing money. It's like somebody's got a hole in their pocket. As soon as they get money, it falls out of their pocket. Basically, they can't hold on to money. They don't know how to save money. Be careful in dealing with a woman this week. This is not recommended for you to do any kind of negotiations with them, possibly because of the loss of money. Soon you will meet a young man who will bring quick profit and wealth. Be attentive to your surroundings at this time. You have an enemy who will deceive you in order to take your money, so you better be aware of who you let around you. And notice who's always wanting to be around you and never given into the situation, always taken. And it don't have to be financially draining you. It could be emotionally draining you as well, or both. Or you could even be doing a lot of tasks that's exerting your energy and the other person doesn't do anything. And you're doing all the work. And it's taken all out of you. With the 6 being in your message, we got 2 6s in your message. 2 6s indicate that there is contradictions that will have to be dealt with. And 6 also indicates identity and nurturing and learning our place in the here and now. And then we have a 10 here, and the 10 represents the legacies, the endings of cycles, and healing from it, completion of journeys and goals achieved. With 2 9s being in your message, it just indicates that you're about to make major gains and success if you plan things ahead. And the 9 also can represent breakthroughs and battle scars and rewards and things finally coming together because you realize what needs to come to an end. Because 9's really basically a completion, an ending, a realization of endings. 10 is the completion. 9 is the realization of the ending. And we got 2 kings in your message. With 2 kings being here, it could indicate that you will be receiving good advice and the opportunity to form a stronger partnership at this time. This queen here could have immature behaviors. Somebody here, a queen or a king, somebody has immature behaviors. And I'm feeling like it's the queen because the king here and the king is here. So the king is faced with the queen, but the king here is faced with an ending. So this king is ending immature ways, or ending being with somebody that's very immature, ending it and becoming the king. Somebody's ending an immature way of being and becoming king, being more passionate, taking more charge, and becoming a more like of a leader, a role model. Going into calmer waters to get away from somebody that's harsh and mean and cruel and always disruptive and causing heartache and hurt and being destructive and destroying stuff and breaking things and stuff. Just getting away from that way of being, acting like a child, a teenager. Okay, now let's get your yes, no, and maybe answers. That's what I was picking up with that. Your first question, you want to put your energies into these messages by liking, sharing, and commenting in the description box, wherever the box is, the message box, comment box. All queens in the tarot, remember, is a no. That's a yes, a no, a no, a maybe, a maybe, a no, and a yes. So your answer is a no for the first question, because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 no's. And only got 2 maybes and 2 yeses. Now let's get your angel message, and then we're going to get your answer, the last answer in a minute. All is well, Archangel Jeremiel. Everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to. With hidden blessings you will soon understand. Somebody's going to get a blessing. This is a blessing in disguise. Having to deal with your finances, losing money, realizing how you can't hold on to money, or the person that you're with can't hold on to money. And ending that kind of cycle and starting to save money and starting to plan for the future. And getting away from looking at the past. Getting away from people that just want to be harsh and turn their back on you at any time. And what you don't realize is they're taking the sword and they're picking it up and they're turning it like this and stabbing you in the back. And you're fed up with it and you're going the other direction. You're getting tired of all these backstabbing betrayals and lies and things that go on. Your second answer is a maybe. So what I'm picking up with that is that maybe things will turn out. Maybe your answer is from putting action into the situation. There is no emotion in this. Maybe you need to cut yourself away from being this way and put in more emotion into the situation, because there's no emotional cards in here. Maybe things will turn out in your favor once you start opening up and putting some emotion into it, instead of being so cold-hearted and aloof and not true. If you guys enjoyed this message, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share my videos. And if you want to order this deck, I used the Zodiac Angels Ask a Question, Get an Answer Only deck. And the only way you can order this is on the link in the description box below. If you find this anywhere else, it may be on eBay if I put it on eBay, but I'm not for sure yet. Unless somebody's bought my deck and they're reselling it somewhere. There's a lot of decks that are being, like I say, like this one. I don't know if this is a legit deck from the legit person, but it's a smaller version, and I like these smaller versions. But us creators that are making decks, we need to make multiple different sizes, because people are taking our decks and reselling them as their own decks and changing the sizes in them. And the only way to prevent this is to make our own different sizes, and that's what I'm doing with my deck. I will have 2 other options here later on in the future, so keep watching my videos and find out when I'm making decks. I do have other decks for sale, and when you get to that link on the description box, it'll take you somewhere where you can find the other decks that I'm selling as well. But I'm only using this deck right now in the readings. If this reading didn't resonate, go check out one of your other videos. Make sure you check out the pot of gold message, and that is where you're going to find your placement of Jupiter in your birth chart, and you're going to find out how your wealth is in the house that it's in, and how you can improve it. So I hope you guys enjoy that pot of gold message that I'll be posting underneath those links. Always remember, guys, treat others the way you want to be treated. Happy St. Patrick's Day, Virgos, and God bless. What is the message that you have for Virgos? If you've never seen my videos, I do tell you what I see, hear, and feel, and use these cards as bonuses. Bonus message. If this does not resonate, go check out your Sun, Moon, Venus, and also check out your Jupiter placement in your birth chart video. To find these video links, the quickest way to do it is to go to YouTube and look in the description box, and you'll see links there. That's the fastest way to find the links to the playlist. Or you can just find the playlist and play the playlist. Hit the play button on the playlist on my channel. You have to go to my channel and look at the tabs above, and you can find where it says videos and playlist, and go to the playlist one. Now, I'm going to be, go check out the Leo's video, because I do explain the button on that video of my website of what the error is. So let's get back to the energy of Virgos. Spirit guides, angels, and mine. What do you want Virgos to know about their message? Thank you.